All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Stories Reimagined. What's Stories Reimagined? That's the work of Kez Leigh Robinson. If you've remembered, one of my very first interviews with the Artexpo New York was with Kez, and her friend Jonesy was also at the booth. But Jonesy's not here today, but only Kez, and I'm so still psyched to see Kez again, because she's always so awesome to me. Hey, Kez, how you been?
Hey, Ken. Good.
What's really going on? Talk to me about what you got going on in this beautiful booth. The booth is so well stocked this time.
This time I burst off the walls with some sculpture, and the collection is a new collection for me. It's called Stories Reimagined.
Okay.
And it incorporates my collection of vintage lace, vintage brochures.
So this is lace that you've put...
This is lace that I've collected from around the world, and then I begin the process of layering and color forming to create sculptures.
What is this material over them?
So the materials they involve a lot of different processes, but essentially they are varnishes and acrylics and resins.
Wow.
And also gold leaf, silver leaf.
And they hang so naturally, so you're doing this. Like, I would be afraid of dropping this and having it break, and then like,
Well, actually, it's quite strong. It's quite sturdy. But if you break it, yes, you need to treat it like porcelain, because it will break if you drop it from a great height. But it's pretty strong otherwise. Yeah.
I would have it away from the cat, the children, everything.
Oh, absolutely. You must keep it away from children. That's for sure.
Sometimes the cat would be more obnoxious.
Oh, and the cat as well. Yeah. So I've collected also in my travels brooches, and I like the concept that perhaps these things that may have been discarded once they were used will no longer be discarded, because I will take them and give them a second life and upcycle them.
I like these.
And
now this is one piece. This is not three pieces.
This is one piece, and the various components have been collected and mostly handmade. The pegs are 1950s hand-whittled pegs, which I've recolored. We have some...
You call them pegs from...
Pegs,
we call them,
yes,
we call them clothespins.
They're clothespins.
So these are worth money now. My grandmother had like 1,000 of these. I probably could have sold them,
They're worth
right?
even more now that I've upcycled them.
See?
And
I could have sold them all to you to use for your artwork.
I've taken some of these lace doilies that I've collected, and I've covered them in 23 karat gold.
That's amazing, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah. There's nothing like gold.
No, there isn't.
You can't.
I'm more of a silver guy.
You're a silver guy. You might prefer this as white gold.
I do like white
But again,
gold.
I've applied the same process to original vintage lace.
So how long do these kind of works take? Because it looks like it's a very... So I guess you can work on 2 or 3 pieces at a time.
I can. And they take varying amounts of time, simply because maybe they're linen in the beginning, maybe they're cotton, maybe they have some other textile involved in them, and each demands a different process and layering.
Very good. Is it hard to find vintage lace, or are we putting out a shout out to people with vintage lace to reach out to you for $1 a pound?
Oh no, they come a lot more expensive than that.
But you can get them from there.
Because people do love their lace, and they love generational hand down from grandma to daughter and so on.
Excellent.
This one here is quite interesting. This one over here, and the one behind us is part of what I call the Breaking Divas series. And what you're seeing there is it's really a conglomeration of a whole lot of found objects that I've incorporated into something, to create something beautiful. So if you look, can you zoom in here? So if you look in here closely, for instance, these are electrical terminators.
Oh, look at that.
Or this might be the end of an orange bag, and I've created some flowers there out of acrylic paint. Up here's an orange bag. This here's interesting. These are milk bubble balls. So then, once you put all that together, it starts to look, in my mind, I actually had a coral reef in my vision that I was hoping to achieve. So So she's become a breaking diva in orange.
I love it. And there's still work on the other side. This is some of the, this is the stuff I remember meeting you with.
You do. I'm not sure how much I'll be making of this anymore because this took me 1 year to build this. And these are, you might remember this, Ken, these are made out of acrylic paint skins. And each flowerette, if you're able to zoom in, is hand placed. So hand shaped and hand placed. And then coloured up. And so I don't know if you can see there, I've got a high going on in there. This is the second one that's been built. The first one was sold, so it's living happily somewhere.
Very good.
This one's looking for a good home as well.
And then this is another piece of
This is back to the Stories Reimagined collection.
And then this
is another one of the Ruffles collection that I previously
So
made.
the Ruffles will soon be no more, my friends.
Well, I can still make it, but I had an accident with my hand, so it's not as easy. So I think this may well be nearing the last of them.
How's the show been for you so far?
The show's really interesting. It's busy. We've got a lot of energy now moving into the expo, and it's starting to buzz.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Kez, I'm going to let you get back to the point of getting all these people into your booth. It's so nice to see you again. All right, my friends, from the wonderful Kez Leigh Robinson and the Stories Reimagined. It's me, it's Ken. We're doing the thing. What's the thing? I'm glad you asked. Kez Piercing Ken at Artexpo New York. You know the drill. Subscribe, click the notification bell, like, and leave a comment on the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.